Hey everybody, David Mahle. I am a 30-year Reliv Distributor for Reliv International Food Science Company in St. Louis. I became a customer of this company in 1995, and 30. I just celebrated my 30-year anniversary, and I've created a playlist that's long overdue. And this playlist is the good, the bad, and the ugly of daily work in the trenches. I actually call it real MLM stories from the trench. Should I do this or should I not? So what I do is I document every day something happens that's good, bad, or ugly. I document it for people who want to do this business or who are in the business with my company or other companies, so you can know what actually happens when you scale or you attempt to scale your business, and the hurdles, the barriers, the walls that you go over, around, or slam into that directly affect your paycheck and sales. And most of this stuff is unavoidable. So I'm going to point it out. And I only do this through case studies. They're all fact. It's full disclosure, but of course, I don't share names and phone numbers. But this case right here, we're going to call this Deb, customer named Deb. And the situation here falls under, I have several conditions in this business. I call it the rabbit hole. And, some businesses, no matter what, it is management's job to make sure everything works and flows, and any hurdles, barriers, and walls are out of the way, and you make it easy for the customer. This is not the case in this situation. So I have a customer named Deb for years. She's super cool. She called me on Friday and said, "Hey, I need to place an order because I tried, but it won't let me." I've been air quoting "it won't let me" all day, every day for years and decades. And somehow, corporate, and I don't mean the distributor services, because there's a couple of people in there that help me out so much I don't have words for it. They literally hold the company together. But "it won't let me" is such a constant theme in my business and in yours if you're selling products to customers. So this lady's trying to place an order, and I had my 40-year high school reunion this weekend, Saturday night. So Friday, I'm on my way down driving, and I'm like, I'll do it when I can. She goes, "Well, I would do it, but it won't let me." I'm like, "Why won't it let me? Why won't it let you?" She goes, "It just won't let me." I'm like, "Okay." So I go and try to place an order. It won't let me. And I'm going to show you what happens when it won't let me. Look, it is actually an astronaut. All right, there it is. Let me move my video over here. I'm doing this live, so this is kind of tough. All right, look. Uh-oh. That's not good when a customer orders and you get the uh-oh message. So it won't let her. I try to order for her. It won't let me. So I wait and have to come home. So today is Sunday. I come home. She messages me, "Hey, I'm checking to see if you got your order place, my order place." And so I log in to my paid for corporate website, and I log in as Deb, and I get this. Uh-oh. So I start looking, the mobile app that I use, all my advertising dollars all day, every day go out for my customers to find me, to go to my website and order. But no one in the world can order from me right now. And I got to looking, I haven't had an order in 3 days. That's the problem. And God knows it scares me to death. I can't think about it. How many sales I've lost. The company doesn't think about it, but how many sales they've lost because it doesn't work again. And this isn't a current new website issue. If it's not this ordering problem, it's another one, and this is a chronic issue. Reliv makes fantastic products, but this tech problem has been decades and just in the making, and it's all since the internet happened. So what's the solution to this? I mean, I don't know. So I'm trying to help her place an order. And what I realized, I sent an email on Friday before I go to this high school reunion. And I did that. I sent it to my entire database, 3,000 people. It took me hours to create this blast, which is the work. It's follow-up. It's me working. So I sent it out to 3,000 people. But guess what? Even if they tried to order, it can't be done. And this is on reliv.com. and it's also on my personal website, and it's also on my mobile app. So not one human that I sent all 3,000 emails out to can order. So I'm out of business still again. And worse than that, I have a graphic designer guy, and we put together the most beautiful postcards you've ever seen. And I am just about to pull the trigger to mail 3,000 postcards. Do you know how much that cost me to run my business like that? And for those people to receive those postcards, which direct them to my website, that chronically doesn't work, that's lost, completely lost money. So volumes in half, checks in half, money spent on advertising, and all I'm getting is this chronic internet problem. So again, this is just documentation of a chronic problem. And whether you're with the company that I work for or another company, you need to know, are the efforts that you make and the money you invest in advertising in your company going to actually reach the consumer? And if when it does, will it be easy for them? I have a whole new thing called Make It Easy. Is it easy for the consumer to buy products from you? And not only that, is it easy for them to know how that when they want to reorder to come back to you? This industry, we suffer from what I call the revolving door. And that is from the anomaly of the internet and corporates just failure to recognize the anomaly of the revolving door account, which includes multiple account creations. That's people going on Google, Yahoo, any Firefox, whatever browser you use, the search engines, and just typing your company name in a box, clicking, and creating a new account. And somehow I have so many customers that have 3, 4, 5 accounts. That was blasphemy in the 90s. So you put your business in the top of the colander, and it falls out the bottom of the colander. And what we're trying to do is plug all these holes in the colander so that we can retain the business that we get. But the push for all companies is new business. They want new business, and they don't turn around and look at, it's cheaper to keep a customer than it is to pay for a new customer, to buy a new customer, to advertise to a new customer. So a lot of these advertising dollars that you're spending in your business are wasted to the colander effect, the revolving door, the rabbit hole, lack of onboarding practices. And the solution to this is to understand big picture customer retention practices. All that's training, and all that is fixing last and finally and for all the IT problems that we're having. So that's my case study for the day is Deb. And to this minute, it's Sunday. I've spent a third of my day trying to place yet again one order and can't make it happen. I got the page over and over. I actually got logged in as her, and then when I pushed through, I got another page. And so meanwhile, all of my efforts with the email blast were lost because I usually get about a 45% click-through rate when I send that. That's like 1,200, 1,300 people open my email, and all of a sudden I start getting orders, and I'm looking, no orders. So that is documentation of a failure to make it easy, And that's all we're asking for. So you guys, if you're having this struggle, let me know. Put it in the comments, message me, let me know. Meanwhile, I'm going to just have to keep calling all my customers and making excuses. Again, like I remember George Blevins said, you can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. I might have already said that. I don't know. But yeah, that's what that is. All right, like and subscribe, especially if you're a distributor from my company and you want to see the case studies so that we can all collaborate and say, hey, yo, this is not a single problem that's happening for customers that's making it extremely difficult for our entire national and international customer database, often all day, every day, to order. Sometimes they go through okay, but usually the distributor orders will go through easier because distributors somehow seem to be more stable in the computer, but yet we're product driven. So the customers are the ones that have the problem, particularly customers who are over 13 months old in the system. Reliv just like puts them in, I call it Reliv jail. They call it the B side, or they're archived. And that means even if your account's active, but you haven't ordered in a year and you're like, hey, I think I'm gonna get back on Reliv products, and you go to put your credentials in, it goes invalid login credentials. The solution would be have a button they could click and go, hey, renew your account or refresh your account, call your distributor. But there's absolutely no instructions. So these people are lost to the World Wide Web and they give up. And that's why sales go kerplunk and profits do too. All right, there you go. That's my thing today. So subscribe to the channel for more case studies. And look, when the good stuff happens, I'm going to post that too. I got some super great stories. I'm also going to start a podcast. My first episode of my podcast is going to be me telling my 30 in 2 minutes or less, my 30-year Reliv story, so that you can share it with other people. But look, let's help put out this fire, this tech problem, the revolving door, the colander effect. We got to plug the holes, so we can the customer can have a good experience. We want you, the customer, to have a super great experience. I don't want to hear any more complaints from customers that say it won't let me place an order, or those that we don't even hear from. We don't even hear from them, and they just tap out and go order products somewhere else from another company because they don't want to deal with this. They want to make it easy. All right, y'all have a good day.